Welcome to the University of the Free State.
Wa amohela ho University of the Free State.
Welkom by die Universiteit van die Vrystaat.
Siyakwamukela eNyuvesi yase-Free State.
Situated in the heart of South Africa, my university is a creation of the past, the present, and the future. Across our 3 campuses, 7 faculties have been home to some of the most magnificent minds. Everything we do is rooted in our values of excellence, innovation and impact, accountability, care, social justice, and sustainability. We have been changing the world for more than a century. We continue to pave the way and inspire a fresh stream of knowledge and skill to follow in the footsteps of our scholars and alumni. We hunger for knowledge that will help us to be better and to do better. Our facilities encourage excellence, pulling us towards the light of new insight and ways of applying what we know. We lead by example, advocating sustainability in everything that we do. While we are making a current impact, we are also steering towards the future with the knowledge and skills we need to take the lead. The next 12 years will be especially significant in our growth as our Vision 130 unfolds, which will peak in 2034 when the University of the Free State celebrates 130 years of existence. Vision 130 is our strategic intent to reposition the university for 2034. Join us on this journey. Together, we will go further.
Good afternoon, everyone. By virtue of the power vested in me as acting Chancellor, I hereby constitute this congregation of the University of the Free State for the awarding and conferral of qualifications in the faculties of Education, Economic and Management Sciences, and Law. I therefore award and confer qualifications to and on all the candidates presented by the Dean of the respective faculty present to this congregation. In addition, I hereby award and confer qualifications to and on those whose names appear in the program but who are not present here today. You may be seated.
Good afternoon, Sani Bonani, Dumelang. Distinguished guests, graduates, parents, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a special day indeed. Few events and occasions hold much significance as your graduation. This day is just as important for those who have supported you along the way. Many of you had to overcome a lot during your journey to get here today. Many of you are the first in your families to reach this milestone. You have earned this moment, and you should be extremely proud. Always acknowledge and recognize the significance of your achievements as you transition from being a University of the Free State student to a UFS graduate. For our doctoral degree graduates, today it is a significant day in your postgraduate journey. Congratulations, and thank you for your dedication and for pushing through. Many of you have had to navigate a career and studies. We value and acknowledge you that you have contributed to your field. Graduates, you have had an honor of studying at one of the oldest institutions in the country that commands a track record that is on par with well-regarded national peers as reflected in the 2024 Times Higher Education World University and Impact Rankings. Sufficient evidence indicates that higher education has the potential to function as an agent of change and a means of serving a greater good. Although the mission of our university has always been to equip you with knowledge and skills needed to make a difference in your field of study, we are also mindful that values are as important for you to make as difference in your communities. The UFS places great emphasis on ensuring that students and staff have an outstanding university experience. In our pursuit of excellence, we are proud that our environment is conducive for intellectual and knowledge to flourish. As such, our values of excellence, innovation, and impact, accountability, care, social justice, and sustainability are embedded in all activities across our institution. Irrespective of what you undertake in the future, remember to pursue your passion and continuously have the desire to make a difference in the lives of others. Surround yourself with the real people in real communities while inculcating kindness, empathy, passion, and awareness of the real issues. If you want to tackle the unfinished goals of this country and create a better world, build bridges, remain morally astute and grow your collisions. Life can be challenging if you are on your own. However, great results can be achieved if you work as a collective. At the same time, you would not have reached this milestone without support of many people around you. Let us also acknowledge and express gratitude to your support structures, the parents, family, friends, guardians, lecturers, and supervisors who made it very possible for you to be here today. It is up to you to align yourself with those who have a common cause. Heal the divisions that keep us separated and carry along those who have been left out and are struggling. Congratulations to all our graduates. May you have continued success in your endeavors. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Program Director for the afternoon. I'm first going to welcome our distinguished guest, followed by an announcement of the House rules. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome our Acting Vice-Chancellor, Prof. Vasu Reddy, Acting Vice-Chancellor and Principal, Mr. Themba Saswa, our guest speaker, Ms. Tirelo Sibisi, and our Acting Registrar, Mr. Edwin Crouch, President of the Convocation, Dr. Peter de Tweed, the Dean of Economic and Management Sciences, Prof. Philip Berger, the Dean of Education, Prof. Luiso Gita, and the representative of the Health Sciences, Prof. Nicholas Pierce, the Dean of the Humanities, Prof. Mahome Masocha, and our Dean of Law, Prof. Sergis Kamga, and a representative for Natural and Agricultural Sciences, Prof. Paul Oberhauser, a representative for Theology and Religion, Prof. Jan Albert van der Berg, and our ISRC President, Mr. Sifundo Masuku, and a special word of welcome to our former Vice-Chancellor and Principal, Professor Jonathan Jansen. In terms of the House rules, the university makes use of official photographers who are present in the hall today. Those who arrived after the pre-ceremony announcements are requested to refer to the graduation event program. Today is a time to celebrate achievements of each graduate. Hearing the full name of each student being announced is important to everyone. You are therefore asked to limit cheers and loud exclamations, making them short enough for everyone to hear the announcement of the next student. We strive to conduct the graduation ceremonies in a dignified manner and ask that you refrain from leaving the hall before the end of the proceedings to avoid disturbing the ceremony. You are also asked to please keep your cell phones on silent for the duration of the ceremony. As I've indicated, it is a celebration, ladies and gentlemen. The next item is the introduction of our musical item. Hit the Road Jack became one of Ray Charles' signature songs. It won a Grammy Award for Best Rhythm and Blues recordings in 1961 and was featured in the 1995 Grand Old Man film. In 2013, the 1961 recording by Ray Charles was inducted into the Grammy Wall of Fame. To send Jack on his way, please welcome Hopotso Dibani, accompanied by the Graduation Instrumental Ensemble.
Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. Oh woman, don't you be so mean. You're the meanest woman that I've ever met. I guess if you say so, I'll have to pack my things and go. That's right, hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Now, baby, listen, baby, don't you treat me this way. I'll be back on my feet someday. Don't care if you do, cause you understood. You ain't got no money, you ain't got no good. I guess if you say so, I'll have to pack my things and go. That's right, hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. 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 Hit the road, Jack. Hit the road, Jack. Hit the road, Jack. Hit the road, Jack. Beat it.
Can we just give another round of applause to the group? I'm now pleased to introduce the Dean of the Faculty of Education, Prof. Jita, who will present his candidates.
Acting Chancellor, I have the privilege of requesting you to award the following qualifications to the candidates that I introduced to you. The Faculty of Education certificates, bachelor's degrees, postgraduate certificates, master's degrees, and doctoral degrees. the Advanced Certificate in Foundation Phase Teaching. Disejo AS. Dumani B, and the certificate with distinction. Fihlane EK. Thank you. Kamane N. Hadebe NZ. Hadebe S. Johnny FF. Kotulo MMJ. Kotulo MMJ and the certificate with distinction. Clip KM. Thank you. Kobue MS. Mabalachane P and the certificate with distinction. Maboza N. Mabula M and the certificate with distinction. Makaya LV. Congratulations. Malange Nintsatsa LN and the certificate with distinction. Mapalala SN. Mashile PB and the certificate with distinction. Masondo ZS. Thank you. Thank you. Maya NS. Thank you, ma'am. Mazibuko SP and the certificate with distinction. Mkunu WK and the certificate with distinction. Mshakaza KL. Mkonto N. Mwango NB and the certificate with distinction. Mulefe NN. Mpatswanyana MM. Msomi N and the certificate with distinction. Rapulungwane LM and the certificate with distinction. Ruben MS. Sibiela AM and the certificate with distinction. Sifafe LL and the certificate with distinction. Sinamadi SC and the certificate with distinction. Sireko GJ. Siritili BM and the certificate with distinction. Singama NP and the certificate with distinction. Sotidi N and the certificate with distinction. Tweleng MA and the certificate with distinction. Twala NS. Chebi NB and the certificate with distinction. Chisikawe TP and the certificate with distinction. Ulu N. Thank you, ma'am. Yinganwe E. Thank you. For the advanced certificate in further education and training, life science teaching. Mtembu KI. For the advanced certificate in intermediate phase teaching. Thank you, sir. Biela NS. Thank you. Bosch B. Buthelezi MTL and the certificate with distinction. Hatnik AS and the certificate with distinction. Shalele MM. Joseph JC. Kunene CP. Lipondo NL and the certificate with distinction. Lat LG and the certificate with distinction. Mafocha SE and the certificate with distinction. Mahaye HSZ and the certificate with distinction. Maja ZR and the certificate with distinction. Mapumulo TNC. Masina AM and the certificate with distinction. Martini A and the certificate with distinction. Matlebe MM. Mkwanazi MR. Munyaki PS. Mutsetse ME and the certificate with distinction. Mtetwa GN and the certificate with distinction. Mtetwa TL and the certificate with distinction. Nell L and the certificate with distinction. Ngubane NP and the certificate with distinction. Ngwenyama JG and the certificate with distinction. Nkosi BN and the certificate with distinction. Ramukubati TU and the certificate with distinction. Huai Huai BV and the certificate with distinction. Salani R and the certificate with distinction. Silo TE. Sinakomu DJ. Tanyani M and the certificate with distinction. Tobela AS and the certificate with distinction. Chibizo O and the certificate with distinction. Zibi K and the certificate with distinction. For the advanced certificate in senior phase, English first additional language teaching. Hasibe DT and the certificate with distinction. Mbongwa T and the certificate with distinction. For the advanced certificate in senior phase, life orientation teaching. Mujaje SP. Imba NSL and the certificate with distinction. For the advanced certificate in senior phase mathematics teaching. Mhlubula SP and the certificate with distinction. Advanced certificate in senior phase social science teaching. Shezi SA. Sigasa AM. For the postgraduate certificate in education, in further education and training teaching. Thank you. Mkwanazi N. Mtambo LNP. Mukwena TP. For the Bachelor of Education in Foundation Phase Teaching. Mbata LN. For the Bachelor of Education in Intermediate Phase Teaching. Dlamini S. Low AL. Dau LTB. For the Bachelor of Education in Senior Phase and Further Education and Training Teaching. Bajram SR. Mabusha TM. Mahopye T. Thank you, sir. Mkajwa SW. Peter V. Chote NP. For the Master of Education with specialization in community psychology in education. Yeah. Venful Sipiwe. For the Master of Education with specialization in curriculum studies. Thank you, sir. Sure. Leshakula KD. Mahasane M. Ndabankulu A. Nzimande E.M., Sebohudi T. Swayela M.B. For the Master of Education with specialization in Education Law. Shasa B. and the degree with distinction. For the Master of Education with specialization in Education Management and Leadership. Koloti M.S. Mahuku N. Majong N.S. Malunga A.B.F. Mukwena T.L. and the degree with distinction. Mona S.N. Munyeke T. For the Master of Education with specialization in Education Policy Studies. Madi L.A. For the Master of Education with specialization in Higher Education Studies. Dupree I.M. and the degree with distinction. For the Master of Education with specialization in Psychology of Education. Mufukeng M.M. Mufukeng SP. For the Master of Education with specialization in Subject Education in Mathematics. Khalawe B.F. Musi S. For the Master of Education with specialization in Subject Education in Natural Sciences. Mufukeng L.A. and the degree with distinction. For the Advanced Certificate in Foundation Phase Teaching. Makhalane K.E. Acting Chancellor, I have the privilege of requesting you to confer doctoral degrees on the candidates presented to you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I request the supervisors to introduce their candidates to you.
Doctor of Philosophy, Da Silva Lisa, with a thesis titled Flipping the Classroom to Enhance Student Engagement in First-Year Statistics Education. The candidate contributes to best practices in making use of the availability of technology and different teaching strategies such as flipping the classroom. Students in the experimental group had to take responsibility for their own learning, engaging with content outside of class by viewing video lectures. This research found that the flipped classroom intervention, as applied by the researcher, resulted in a significant increase in student performance. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Lisa Da Silva.
Can I read? With a thesis titled A Strategy to Teach Business Opportunities Creation Skills Using Information, Communication and Technology, the candidate contributes to the scholarship on learning and teaching business opportunities creation skills using ICT. Using participatory action research approaches and methodologies couched on principles of bricolage, the study suggests on the meaningful facilitation of business opportunities, creating skills and self-directed learning beyond formal schooling. The participants' positive feedback about their continued collaboration and application of lived share trading skills and knowledge in authentic situations suggests positive contribution of the strategy. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Lindelihle Pretty Girl Donda.
For the Doctor of Philosophy, Manzini Shalati Doreen, with a thesis titled The Nature and Practice of Distributed Leadership in Selected Secondary Schools of South Africa. Manzini contributes to the emerging scholarship on distributed leadership, with a finding suggesting that distributed leadership is perceived to involve all persons with capacity being allowed to lead. However, her analysis revealed discrepancies in participants' understanding of the concept all persons, which meant employees to some and stakeholders to others, with ramifications on how a distributed leadership for the improvement of teaching and learning is practiced in schools for better or worse. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Shalati Doreen Manzini. Doctor of Philosophy, Tankiso Mpunyane Dibokwana Matabe, with her thesis titled A Relational Leadership Strategy For the implementation of the integrated curriculum in Lesotho, the candidate contributes to scholarship on designing a relational leadership strategy for implementing integrated curriculum, focusing on the challenges, solutions, conditions, threats, and indicators of success. The results of the study show that there are challenges of implementing the integrated curriculum, which can be addressed through a proposed collaborative strategy. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Dibakwana Matabe.
With her thesis titled Facilitating Learning in a Second Life Classroom, the case of the University of the Free State, the candidate contributes to scholarship on learning facilitation in Second Life. In the African higher education context, having explored the global university learning facilitation landscape in Second Life and learning facilitation experience in a Second Life classroom at the University of the Free State through Action Learning, Action Research. The candidate compiled a set of markers to guide effective learning facilitation in a Second Life classroom at an African university. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Jacoba Danilina Wessels.
Doctor of Philosophy with specialization in curriculum studies, Kahola Obakeng Abednego. With his thesis titled A Participatory Visual Exploration of Nurturing Masculinity Among Eastern Cape-based Xhosa male foundation phase teachers, this candidate makes a contribution to scholarship on male foundation phase teacher identity. With this contribution, he shows how Xhosa male foundation phase teachers in the Eastern Cape construct nurturing masculinities. The use of participatory visual methodologies help to shed light on the experiences of Xhosa male foundation phase teachers based in the Eastern Cape, and it advances the field of masculinity studies and teacher identities. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Obakeng Abednego Kahola.
With her thesis entitled Experiences of Science Teachers in Teaching Learners with Hearing Impairment in Lesotho Secondary Schools, the candidate makes a valuable contribution to the teaching and learning of science to hearing impaired learners. The key findings of the study show that the use of experiments and ICT do not only improve the teaching and learning of science to hearing impaired learners, but also to respond to the many challenges experienced by teachers. The study recommends that teacher capacity building be provided to maximize the opportunities to learn science for hearing impaired learners. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Maritshepile Relebohile Molahlwe.
Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Philosophy with specialization in curriculum studies, Nuku Bomkazi, with a thesis titled The Integration of Information Handling Skills into the South African Secondary School Curriculum. The research problem identified was that information handling skills do not receive the desired attention in most secondary schools in South Africa, and this impacts negatively on the learner's performance in certain subjects, which again has negative effects on tertiary education. Therefore, the study proposed information handling skills and an enhancement model which with layered strategies aimed at addressing the identified problem. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Bomkazi Nuku. Doctor of Philosophy with specialization in curriculum studies, Fenta Elizabeth Petronella. With her thesis, A Collaborative Exploration of Pedagogical Refrain within Science Education, this candidate contributes to post-qualitative inquiry into educator subjectivity. With this contribution, she uses the concept of pedagogical refrain to foreground the entangled and complex experiences of being and becoming an educator. Her work shows how arts-based methods of inquiry, including community drumming, can be used to foreground memory and imagination in a non-linear journey of being and becoming a science educator. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Elizabeth Petronella Fenta.
Doctor of Philosophy with specialization in education management and leadership. With his thesis titled Leadership Roles of School Administrators in Teachers' Professional Development in Nigeria, the candidate contributes to scholarship and debates about managing human resources in education. The study used a two-pronged theoretical framework of distributed leadership theory and adult learning theory. The findings suggest that while the participants subscribe to the school-based teacher professional development as an alternative to cluster-based teacher professional development, the Nigerian National Policy on Education does not make provision for it. Hence, the study proposed a school-oriented teacher professional development framework. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Oluwashola Babatunde Shashar.
Doctor of Philosophy with specialization in educational management and leadership, Shade Motsamai Ishmael. With this thesis titled A Framework to Improve Curriculum Leadership in Primary Schools, the candidates contribute to the scholarship of curriculum leadership designed with special focus on enhancing learner achievement. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Motsamai Ishmael Shade.
Doctor of Philosophy with specialization in Education Management and Leadership, Zuzani Zola Noble, with his thesis titled The Management of Development Support Mechanisms to Nurture the N-Gap Female Academics into Leadership Positions. The candidate contributes to scholarship on the management of developmental support mechanism for N-Gap Black female academics, focusing on the role played by assigned mentors. Using qualitative method, the study sampled 5 universities from South Africa to understand mentor-mentee interaction in the N-Gap. The study presents an argument that some form of control mechanism need to be built into the Memorandum of Understanding between DHET and universities regarding the N-Gap. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Zola Noble Zuzani.
Doctor of Philosophy with specialization in Policy Studies in Education, conferral Rudolf Petrus. With his thesis titled Constructing an Information Base on Teacher-Targeted Bullying Towards Policy Formulation, the candidate contributes to scholarship on teacher workplace victimization. The candidate argues that legal deficiencies result in a lack of protection for teachers. The mixed method study focused on the prevalence of teacher bullying by adults and learners in South African schools and shed light on the destructive impact on the victims personally and professionally, but also on learners. Framing his findings within his non-reactive victimization model, the candidate presents a comprehensive information base for policy formulation. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Rudolf Petrus Comfer.
For the Doctor of Philosophy with specialization in Policy Studies in Education, Muhwebi Matsidiso Alice. With a thesis using a critical analysis of the Lesotho Inclusive Education Policy of 2018, Matsidiso Alice Muhwebi contributes to the implementation of inclusive education policies in Lesotho secondary schools. With this contribution, she explores how teachers, through the lens of the Lesotho Inclusive Education Policy, are able to create equal opportunities for all learners in their diverse classrooms. The study found that successful implementation of inclusive education policy depends on teachers' competences, human and material resources, and teachers' positive attitudes towards the policy. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Matsidiso Alice Muhwebi. Doctor of Philosophy with specialization in Psychology of Education, Bosch Levina Katerina, with a thesis titled Exploring the Influence of Neurofeedback Training on Grade R Learners' Concentration Levels for School Readiness. The candidate contributes to the development of foundation phase learners, especially the concentration levels for school readiness of Grade R learners in their transition to Grade 1. It is argued that brain gain neurofeedback training would yield significant and positive results to all learners struggling with concentration problems. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Levina Katharina Bosch.
Doctor of Philosophy with specialization in Science and Technology, David Wayne Anthony, with his thesis titled Synergizing the Creation of Knowledge Processes and Sustainable Technical Vocational Education and Training Lecturer Learning Environments. The candidate explores how professional development of engineering TVET lecturers brings about synergy between colleges, industry, demands. Couching the study on bricolage multi-perspectival, multi-theoretical principles, Wayne used multiple qualitative methods for comprehensive interrogation of the surveyed results to suggest TVET lecturers' professional development synergizing model that contributes to the scholarship of engagement and promotes sustainability. The model gained a small medium enterprise owner's interest. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Wayne Anthony David.
Doctor of Philosophy with specialization in Science and Technology, Taulane Bongre Mamu Dibedi, in her thesis titled Integrating Information and Communication Technologies into the Teaching and Learning of Science in Lesotho. The candidate contribute to the scholarship on the integration of ICTs in classroom practice and to the emerging discourses on the ICT policy implementation studies. The study concludes that there are both productive and conflicting discourses on ICT integration for primary schools in Lesotho, and that teachers' practices are constructed within these conflicting policy environments, resulting in both innovate and less innovative classroom practices based on the teacher's interpretation and creativity. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Bonge Mamu Dibedi Taulane.
For the Doctor of Philosophy with specialization in subject education in natural sciences, Hlaela Ntoesile. With her thesis entitled Examining the Components of Pedagogical Content Knowledge and the Construction of Physics Teachers' Classroom Practices, Hlaela responds to the question on what do teachers need to know to teach well. She focuses on the components of pedagogical content knowledge and how physics teachers in Lesotho draw on them to construct classroom practice. The study found a mismatch between the PCK on action and the PCK enacted in classrooms, thus prompting Hlaela to argue that the contextual factors shape classroom practice construction more than the pedagogical content knowledge of teachers. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Ntoesile Hlaela.
Thank you. Can we just give another round of applause to Prof. Zita and the supervisors of the Faculty of Education. I am now pleased to introduce the Dean of the Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences, Prof. Berger, who will present his candidates.
Acting Chancellor, I have the privilege of requesting you to award the following qualifications to the candidates that I introduce to you. The Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences, certificates, bachelor's degrees, postgraduate diplomas, honors degrees, master's degrees, and doctoral degrees. Higher Certificate in Economic and Management Sciences Administration. Machicha, I.E. Mokompagnane, MP. Ratona, K. Tobias, L.G.J. Higher Certificate in Economic and Management Sciences, Commerce. Dlamini, K.Y. Msibi, Z.V. Ndweni, K.B. Somtsewu, S. Charlie, P. Higher Certificate in Management Development. Coster, G.L.G. Mafukosi, R. Mahlatsi, M.B. Matibi, M.M. Matona, N.M. Mofokeng, M. Moletsani, R. Mraji, M.L. and the certificate with distinction. Mkhudi, V.M. and the certificate with distinction. Sakwe, R.T. Tron, G.J. and the certificate with distinction. Van Wyk, B.J. Bachelor of Administration. Chaka, L.O. Chwene, K. Dlamini, P.T. Jacob, S.J. Kwabane M. Kiwanuka VOR. Mahayiyana P. Makubo N. Makwelane N. Mdluli NC. Ngiba T. Nguni NS. Nguni KB. Mokhlala H. Mokhoro T. Mokuining NF. Mokupo L. Molekane RC. Moreki LK. Sitole MN. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Tale N. Teme SLV. Jorge ON. Bachelor of Commerce. Madisa RNJ. Ndamase SB. Ngwenya S. Williams TK. Bachelor of Commerce in Accounting. Glover N. Mampiswana N. Manuel N. Manyatela M. Thank you. McIntyre E. Modise MMJ. Risenga MAD. Sedimo G. Wilson WR. Bachelor of Commerce with specialization in economics. Becker L. Erasmus M. Dilane L. Ransani F.A. Bachelor of Commerce with specialization in entrepreneurial management. Nale E. Skutte K.A. Bachelor of Commerce with specialization in general management. Tsabalala P.G. Bachelor of Commerce with specialization in human resource management. Bota Z. Bachelor of Commerce with specialization in investment management and banking. Swanepoel P.F. Twala J. Bachelor of Commerce with specialization in marketing. Senkhe T.Q. Willemse D.A. Bachelor of Management Leadership. Bota T.G. Ditebe T.M. Ilov J.L.C. and the degree with distinction. Ilov S.W. and the degree with distinction. Leverlot L.M. Diporto M.A. Luana T. Maestri T.P. Maloka M.L. Maseti N. Matlala N.E. Mokwana M.S. Moeti M.M. Mokwena TJ. What's the problem? Oh, okay. Moselane KP. Mpete KP. Nslingechwa AG. Oberholzer CB. Pariachi JK. Pillay R. Pratt MK, and the degree with distinction. Ramachlaha MW. Ramachlele BV. Regal AS. Sweyute JV. Van Antwerp TA, and the degree with distinction. Van der Merwe CP. Postgraduate Diploma in Business Administration. Adams A. Kedama LC. Lepole LS. Leroy Baki M. Macheu EM. Maketa PS. Malataliana T. Manakana TC. Mapena Mpote MP. Mare S. Maragnani M. Masakala TJ. Masuku SI. Masupe PL. Middleton CGS. Mohorosi KM. Morapela KSP. Moshweshwe S. Motabeng T.I. Mudao L. and the diploma with distinction. Mzimba M.W. Nsa Ilusau J.P. Ntunya M.J. and the diploma with distinction. Pahlo K. Rapudungu Juane M.G. Sempe L.F. Shikwambana J.H. Tau B.K. Zulu M.A. Postgraduate Diploma in Public Administration. Peku D.S. Bachelor of Administration Honors. Mdakane N. Bachelor of Commerce Honors with specialization in economics. Molefi K. Bachelor of Commerce Honors with specialization in finance. Amekye S.T.Y. Bachelor of Commerce Honors with specialization in industrial psychology. Ramosena S.L.A. Bachelor of Commerce Honors with specialization in marketing. Motlang K. Master of Business Administration. Chikwata K.P. Jacobs K.F. Kolobe M.E. Mankwe B. Matibe R. Nkungo S. Monese L.A. Ntia N. Pedri J.C.A. Sakwane B. Stanley I.V. Tondi N.M. Master of Commerce with specialization in business management. Arendse A.R. Master of Development Studies. Kalaba F.E. Mate S.L.T. Moderirapule T.D. Modise C.N. Mokwena L.G. Sosibo P.V. Master of Public Administration. Ngengo N. Nanduleni M. Petsu I.N. Chitanyi P.T. Acting Chancellor, I have the privilege of requesting you to confer doctoral degrees on the candidates presented to you. I request the supervisors to introduce their candidates to you.
Doctor of Public Management, Marelli S.W. With his thesis titled An Examination of Role-Player Interactions in Cross-Sectoral Partnerships in Municipalities Toward Improving Service Delivery, the candidate contributes to the scholarship and practice of municipal service delivery. Through the case study methodology, cross-sectoral partnerships between a private sector company and 3 district municipalities to improve municipal capacity for service delivery form the basis for this study. The study provides a framework for improved future cross-sectoral collaboration between municipalities and the private sector, and factors that leaders in both the municipal and private sector should consider. Chancellor, it's my honor to present to you Dr. Simon West Marelli.
Doctor of Philosophy with specialization in Business Administration, Mataseng Kopano Fairbridge. With his thesis, Internal Innovative Capability and Sustainable Competitive Advantage in the South African Automobile Manufacturing Industry, the candidate makes a valuable contribution by investigating the influence of internal innovative capability on the sustainable competitive advantage in the South African automobile manufacturing industry. By studying the effect of innovative capability on sustainable competitive advantage, value creation, the findings have shown that innovative capabilities are essential for value creation in the automobile industry, which suggests that companies investing in innovation are more likely to be successful than those that do not. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Kopano Fairbridge Mattasing.
Doctor of Philosophy with specialization in development studies. With her thesis, Ndobashinyani Mandava. With her thesis titled Assessment of Broad-Based Black Economic Empowerment Compliance on Enterprise and Supplier Development through the Capability Approach, the candidate provides insights and contributes to the compliance of BBBEE Enterprise and Supplier Development. Using mixed methods, including government officials, corporates, and SMMEs operating in the manufacturing sector, the study reveals that while most corporates complied with enterprise and supplier development, most SMMEs have not benefited from these initiatives. Additionally, the government lacks an implementation framework, despite recognizing the challenges underscoring the complexities of enterprise and supplier development. Her study proposes a framework for successful enterprise and supplier development implementation. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you Dr. Ndobashinyani Mandava.
Doctor of Philosophy with specialization in development studies, Tanyaniwa Vincent Itahi. With his thesis titled The Urban Livelihoods of Informal Sector Practitioners in Harare, the candidate contributes to scholarship on the informal sector and urban governance in Africa and challenges the notion that the informal sector is a passive victim of state power. Embedding the research in the sustainable livelihoods approach, the candidate uses a set of qualitative interviews with informal sector practitioners and city governors to highlight the agency of these practitioners encountering government power linked to coloniality and modernity. One paper has appeared in an international journal. Chancellor, my co-supervisor, Dr. Linda du Plessis, and I present to you Dr. Vincent Itahi Tanyaniwa.
Doctoral of Philosophy with specialization in economics, Katuka Blessing. The thesis titled The Causes and the Impact of Non-Performing Loans on the Banking Industry and the Economy in Zimbabwe during dollarization makes significant contribution to the scholarly understanding of non-performing loans dynamics within Zimbabwe's banking sector. The study employs rigorous econometric approaches to investigate this critical issue. Locally owned banks have more non-performing loans than foreign-owned bank counterparts. Non-performing loans shocks affect banking industry stability and overall economic performance. The research shed light on the intricate dynamics of non-performing loans in Zimbabwe banking sector and the implication for the broader economy. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Blessing Katuka.
Doctor of Philosophy with specialization in Public Administration and Management, Shatanga Redemption. With a thesis, Community Participation in Climate Change Policy Formulation and Implementation in Lesotho, The candidate presents a contextual participatory strategy for community participation in Lesotho's future climate change policy formulation and implementation processes. In this strategy, participatory methodologies such as storytelling, livelihood integration, and indigenous knowledge systems are integral to a praxis for policymakers to enhance community participation in future climate change policy making. Significantly, this study draws attention to communities' participation in mitigating the impact of climate change on their livelihoods and achieving Lesotho's targets for Sustainable Development Goal 13. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Redemption Shatanga.
Can we give a round of applause to Prof. Berger? I am now pleased to introduce Prof. Kanga, the Dean of the Faculty of Law, who will present his candidates.
Acting Chancellor, I have the privilege of requesting you to award the following qualifications to the candidate that I introduced to you. The Faculty of Law, bachelor's degrees, postgraduate diploma, master's degrees, and doctoral degrees. Bachelor of Laws. Lazy Tsepan Patrick. Media Matilda Kumbuleni. Malebo Kebetswe Carol. Maluleke Evans. Molahi Homoto. Mofokeng de Boho Richard. Molomi Mogomoti Ivan. Malo Simanga Sipo. Selo Tabiso. Seloro Babalo. Sineko Karabo. September Killan. Postgraduate diploma in labor law. Lekele Mpo Constance. Mbeke Antonetta Sinazo. Bonge Sibongiseni Patronella. Mohorosi Celebato Rebecca. Monto Lesan Godfrey. Ntola Nomsa Naomi. Master of Laws with specialization in constitutional law and philosophy of law. Foster Yanko. Obtained degree with distinction. Master of Laws with specialization in environmental law. Kosi Duduzi Lizen. Yeah. Acting Chancellor, I have the privilege of requesting you to confer a doctoral degree on the candidate presented to you. I request the supervisor to introduce their candidate to you.
Doctorate of Laws, the specialization in mercantile law. Stopforth, Gray. With his thesis titled Decent Work for On-Demand Workers in the Modern-Day Gig Economy, the candidate makes a valuable contribution to the legal theory of on-demand workers in South Africa. This is the first time that such a comprehensive piece of research in respect of South Africa was undertaken, and guidance for South Africa on the legal vulnerability of modern-day on-demand workers was gleaned from Ireland, Australia, the International Labour Organization, and the EU. An examiner expressed the trust that this study would influence law reform in South Africa. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Gray Stopforth.
Another round of applause to Prof. Kanga. It is my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker who will deliver this afternoon's keynote congratulatory message. Mrs. Tirelo Sibisi is currently the Managing Director of Dinari HR Consulting and serves as the Deputy Chairperson of the Council of the University of the Free State. She is a Master of Business Administration, graduate from Henley Business School, and completed further studies at the University of Michigan and Northwest University. She is a seasoned business leader with more than 25 years of experience in the field of human resources and development. As the former Group Human Resources Executive for Anglo Gold Ashanti, she was responsible for the human capital portfolio globally across its operations in South Africa, Ghana, Tanzania, USA, Australia, and South America. Among others, this entailed attracting, retaining, and developing a highly engaged and diverse and productive workforce. Sibisi has both strategic knowledge and expertise across multiple industries, including information technology, construction, and healthcare. Among others, she worked at Netcare, was the Group Executive for Human Resources and Corporate Social Investment at PPC Limited, spent 7 years at Telkom, and 10 years at IBM South Africa and Europe. Her extensive experience covers various strategic roles, including human resource strategy development, performance management, succession planning, executive compensation, organizational design, diversity and inclusion, and culture and transformation. In addition, she served as an independent non-executive director for the Institute of People Management in Anglo-Ashanti, Ghana. In 2018, she was named the People Management and Anglo-Gold Ashanti Director of the, in 2018 she was named the Human Resources Director of the Year by the IPM. She is a well-rounded human resources generalist with strengths in several fields. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mrs. Tirelo Sibisi.
Distinguished guests, graduates, parents, friends, family members, ladies and gentlemen, Dumelang, good afternoon, Sanbonan. What a privilege to be here today to share in this momentous occasion with all of you. Today marks the end of a journey characterized by sacrifice, endurance, commitment, growth, and ultimately success. But today is also a start of a new journey. And whether this takes the form of further studies for some of you or pursuing an occupation, it inevitably brings great excitement as it takes you one step closer to fulfilling your dreams. Allow me to use this opportunity to reflect on one important thing one needs for a journey, regardless of your route or destination. Driving up to this graduation venue today, you would have no doubt seen a few billboards and banners, and on those billboards, one word was written, the word vision. I'm of course referring to the UFS Vision 130 strategy, which is an embodiment of our institution's commitment to renew and reimagine itself to the year 2034, where we celebrate our 130 years of existence. But today, dear graduates, I want to ask you this question. What is your vision for the path that lies ahead of you? Where do you see yourself 5, 10 years or so into the future? And I might add, what legacy do you want to leave? This is a question that is not solely concerned with the occupation you see yourself in or how you intend to earn an income. It cuts much deeper to the kind of person you want to be. What kind of worker? What kind of employer? What kind of colleague, spouse, friend, parent, citizen do you ultimately want to become? What value will you add to your workplace and to your profession, but also to your household, your neighborhood, your community, your country, and of course the world? Let me break this daunting concept down into 4 components. The word vision implies the act of looking. And first of all, I want to encourage you to look back. Looking back to when you first arrived on campus a couple of years ago probably brings up memories of being a little scared, uncertain about this new chapter of your life, maybe even wondering whether you have what it takes to make a success of your studies. Today, those years have been vanquished because you are here. But more than that, you are not the person you were back then. Not only has your academic intelligence increased, but your emotional and social intelligence too. Also, the leadership potential that lay dormant in so many of you has been exposed, nurtured, and refined. The reason for this change in you can be attributed to the influence of friends, your lecturers, and your mentors. But another crucial factor is this: all curricular and co-curricular activities at this university have been carefully and very deliberately designed to help students develop holistically, equipping them with attributes needed to thrive in the global world of work. Looking back, you can fondly remember an outstanding university experience, cherish precious moments, and marvel at the growth that you have experienced, knowing that it has equipped you for the future. Which brings me to the next aspect of vision, looking forward. The future may bring some degree of uncertainty. We live in a time of unprecedented and rapid change in the world. As new technologies develop, new opportunities open up, and new fields of study and research are revealed. You can take heart from the fact that one of the characteristics that have been formed in you during the course of your study years was adaptability. The same adaptability that has enabled you to successfully scale enormous changes and challenges during your studies will help you negotiate the unpredictable waters of the world of work. So, embrace the concept of lifelong learning. Confidently apply the knowledge and skills you have been equipped with, and always look for ways in which you can achieve maximum societal impact. As our future artists, anthropologists, linguistics, lawyers, politicians, you each have a unique role to play in making your corner of society better than you found it. Look back, look forward, and then look around you. Firstly, at the family members, friends, loved ones, uncles, aunts that are singing up there. Cherish them and remember their support that they gave you. Appreciate and remember all the support that they gave you throughout this journey. And look at your fellow students. Do not neglect the relationships built over the past years, knowing that the immense benefits of collaboration and a multidisciplinary approach may just make you to cross their paths again. Seated here today are the graduates of law, of EMS, of law and EMS, and the doctors that we have today. Congratulations to all of you today. But in a world with complex challenges, we need to come up with complex solutions, and so often this requires input and wisdom from a range of disciplines and variety of perspectives. Never forget, all of you who graduate today share an unbreakable bond, because as from today, you are all part of a supportive, inspiring community, a family really, in the form of UFS alumni. And then finally, I want to encourage you to importantly look inside yourselves. See what is that drives and inspires you. May you find there the values that this institution subscribes to. The values of excellence, innovation, impact, sustainability, care, accountability, and most importantly, social justice. The memories of this day may fade, but may these values and your vision for the road ahead remain clear and steadfast. And may you, as you graduate of our beloved university, find your own way of inspiring excellence and changing lives through quality, impact, and care. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you again, Mrs. Sibisi, for those inspiring words to all of us. Our graduates have been on stage and they've been applauded. Let us also give appreciation and applaud For our staff, all staff, not just the supervisors, but all staff working behind the scenes, and also the parents and guardians of those who have graduated. One more round, please. Graduates, our staff and visitors, this concludes the proceedings for this afternoon. The university takes great pleasure in inviting all graduates and their guests to exam room 4, where tea, coffee, and soft drinks will be served. The national anthem will now be played. After that, you are required or requested to remain standing while the congregation is dissolved and the main and academic processions leave the hall. Please rise. By virtue of the power vested in me as acting Chancellor, I hereby dissolve this congregation of the University of the Free State.